All right, welcome back. Over here, checked in at the 5-star Ritz Carlton. Um, the run over here was fairly smooth, other than just kind of being in queue after queue after queue, and cost of taxis, conversion, just the overall airport experience and traveling. Actually, for the most part in Asia, if you can get away from the airport, frankly, that'll help you. Taxis are bad. Anything you buy at the airport is bad. I took a conversion, right? We're talking not a lot of money. Some of these countries, notably Laos and Cambodia, have not very desirable currencies, to say the least. And I try to avoid crossing the border like the day before I take out money. Why? Because you get brutalized on a currency. Like I had some kips, which is Laos currency. Not a lot, but I would say again like $50 to $150, somewhere in there. And the first currency place didn't even want to take it, and then some lady, no joke, at a flea market changed it for me. Again, for, brutal amount. Ideally, if you're going to change currency, you want to, like, it would have been better for me to change the dong in Ho Chi Minh. There is currency conversions there. Probably would have not been $12, but still pretty brutal. Took probably about 15% haircut on that deal, even though I didn't need a haircut. But settled in here for 2 days. I didn't look at the currency conversion for that, but I'm guessing it's about $27, $28. I know the owner of this place, and when you travel on the Southeast Asia circuit, you'll find that there's go-to spots that, you won't be tourist trapped so bad. That was one thing that was starting to really bug me about Vietnam, was all the little pinches, I call them, but little tourist trap situations where you get, smoked for extra money. Now, we're not talking like lots of money, but the price of poker is going up. I mean, even what you're experiencing wherever you're at, is out here on the road, and they're trying to make money off tourists, right? I mean, that's the game. You can't hate the game. You can only play it. Like if you go up to a motorcycle rider with AirPods in your ear, asking for a 50-cent or dollar discount, like this guy, I flagged down this guy when I got out of the dispensary, and to negotiate a motorcycle ride to the place I wanted to go eat. I mean, I did a lot of walking a day, maybe like 15,000 steps. I normally will just walk and take the BTS and just kind of go that route. Saves, cost of dinner easily. But he was like, oh, 130 baht, which is basically like $3.50. Really reasonable. And he was like, nah. It's like 130. I was like, which again, like $3.40, somewhere in there. It would have cost me 30 baht just for him to take me up to the SkyTrain, and then from there would have had to pay another 30 baht. So, extra 40 baht, I get door-to-door service, I guess. So, 29 days here in Bangkok. That's the thing about Thailand that's tough. You're definitely leaving. They are introducing some new visas, notably the visas for nomads and stuff like that, which have not come into effect. Many vloggers, try to pass off that a lot of this stuff is going. It's like the news around that they're going to switch back, and weed will be again illegal, which many people I talked to, including the dispensary guy that I know over there, he was like, don't think so. I was like, oh, wow, interesting. So I make a lot of negative videos, I know. Something positive, actually. I like to tout positive things when you travel, because when you can find them, it's nice. It's nice to not have just kind of like this experience where you're just getting tattooed for all types of costs, and they're taking advantage of you, which is going on a lot of places. But Thai Airlines, one thing I liked, they give you the price, and they, get a carry-on bag, you can get a check-in bag, and frankly, there's your cost. Is it the cheapest? In most cases, I would say it's competitive, but I mean, it would be, 10, 20. In this case, it was $130. And service and the ride and the food they gave us lunch on a hour flight from Ho Chi Minh to Bangkok, which is, I was like, wow. And I happen to be hungry. And even the spoon, fork, and knife, which I kept because, a lot of times I'll buy food in the markets and shit, and they'll have like some hokey thing to try to eat your food with, and this stuff here is like, this stuff here is prison grade stuff. It's awesome. So it's sturdy. You can stab somebody's eye out if they're trying to, take your bag or whatever. So I was like, oh, I'm keeping that. The lady next to me was looking at me all strange and shit. And I was like, oh, hey, that's quality stuff there I can put in my bag. I carry wet wipes, which are almost a requirement. Like when I start to look at going another place, I'm looking for some wet wipes to get in my bag. And then, napkins. I'm always grabbing napkins and wet wipes everywhere I go and holding on to them. But I'm over here. Thai food was really good. And looking forward to tomorrow. Dispensary was great. I got a nap, and it's about 1:10 in the morning in Bangkok. Thanks again for watching.